Welcome. This is the Drupal usability meeting for April 30th, 2021. I'm Benji Fisher, moderating the meeting. And also here are Christina Chumias, who's sharing her screen, Emily Nouveau, Gaurav Malawat, Enrique Mendez, Clayton Rodriguez, and Thomas Howell, some of whom are joining us for the first time. So welcome. And I say this occasionally, but maybe I should say it more regularly, that this usability meeting benefits from having a bunch of different people with different backgrounds on it. We have front-end and back-end developers, we have designers and site builders, and really that diversity and that spectrum of experience is what makes this useful. Not that any one of us is a superhero expert in usability. So with that said, please don't be shy about giving your opinion or your great ideas. And if you are shy, then you can comment in chat and I will barge in and read your comment for you. That said, Christina, oh, and we have one more person joining us, Larisse, is it? Thanks for joining. And Christina, go ahead.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Gonna just do a first quick review of the issue. For those that you don't know, this issue is it comes from ideas issue for Drupal that was proposing to create one or several other profiles to have by default content author or content manager on any Drupal installation or at the standard Drupal installation. And this is the issue, the actual issue, because it was decided that people agreed on having that, and this is the issue to create the content editor role for the standard profile. So it's been a while, basically 2 years. There has been several patches, and we reviewed several bunch of permissions here. And in the last meeting that we had reviewing that, we got into an agreement that we would separate, we wouldn't give to the content author the permissions to edit its own content, to delete some things, and to separate between content managers and content authors. And after that, there was a rollback of the previous patch, and those changes were implemented. And during the DrupalCon, someone tested that and was left a few comments asking if it was okay to not being able to unpublish own person's content, your own content, and also that as this editor role, you wouldn't have permissions to edit your own comments. So, any thoughts? Do you think this makes sense? It's not a big deal. I mean, we could, I could answer that, but since we are several people in here, I thought it might be good to have this conversation together and get to a final agreement in here. I think, Thomas, you had really, you had good opinions about that in the past. So what do you think? Or other people, what do you think? Should we, so my opinion is that these permissions should be in there, but what other people think?
I could support that. I think that really the question comes down to, I think the second one makes more sense to me. The edit my own comment, definitely. in the scenario where you're supposed to be publishing or unpublishing, the entire point of the manager is that they are publishing. And if you're the only developer on the site, so let's just say it's a blog and you built it for yourself, then you should have the manager role yourself, in my opinion, because you are the content manager and you are the content creator. But the second one, not being able to edit your own comments, that one to me sounds like it should be part of the content creator role. Because ultimately there's nothing stopping a site builder from giving everyone the content manager role. It allows you to actually just pull that out if they shouldn't be publishing or unpublishing.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay, I agree. That's totally true. Okay, then I think that's all. Thank you for your thoughts in here.
Thank you so much for seeing this this through. This has been so long.
Yeah, I know, but it's Drupal.
There are issues that go for many years, and in fact, I've been working on one for the last couple of weeks that's been around since 2015, even though it's marked as critical. But I think we're actually getting close on that one. Oh, for those who are new to the meeting, if you share your Drupal.org username either in the chat for Zoom or in the UX channel on Slack, then I can give you credit for participating in the meeting. Let me share my screen. And there, so this is issue 2719797. New option for views page displays to use the admin theme. And the idea here is to let people, when they're creating a view, select an option, and instead of using the front end theme of the site, to use the back end theme of the site. So for example, here, I have the Umami demo theme installed. So a lot of credit goes to Christina for this. This is the front end theme, Umami. And in the admin UI, when editing a view, we have the back end theme, which is 7 by default. And here we have the view that creates the list of articles. It creates the list at the path/articles. And what's new is this option here, admin page, which defaults to no. And if you hover over the no, I don't know whether this shows up on Zoom, but we get some hover text. Use the administration theme when rendering this display. I think that's pretty clear. If I click on that, I can change it. Always use admin theme. Can you see the modal window that popped up? Anyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Always use admin theme, paths starting with admin / use the admin theme. Even this option is not checked. Well, that's that clearly needs a little grammar fix. I could apply. So I'll certainly mention that should be fixed. Then it's changed to yes. And I guess let's just, for fun, save that and see what the effect is. articles. And here we see the view of articles, but using the admin theme rather than the umami theme, which is not something we would normally do, but I guess there are use cases for it. So the one thing that was flagged for usability review was just a little bit of wordsmithing. So here I have the view for the standard content listing, admin/content. I'm sorry, admin content node. And the question is what text to put here. The previous version of the path had something else. This message says yes, admin path. If I click on it, what happens? It's checked and disabled, so I can't change it. I have that same description that needs a little fix. And I guess the previous version of the path said forced by admin path, and that was simplified to yes, admin path. And that's the only thing that's flagged for usability review. Should we change that wording? Is this clear enough? Should we say something more to indicate that you're not allowed to change it? Or is the message that shows when you click on it clear enough? Anyone? If anyone is trying to answer, then you are all muted except for Christina.
Yeah, I don't see any problem on the wording, but I'm not a native English speaker, so anybody else can answer that better than me.
I think use, sorry.
Well, I guess we have an extra person attending the this meeting. Thank you. Okay, well, again, I don't want to have a meeting for the sake of having a meeting, so I guess feel free to comment directly on the issue if that's easier. I'll post a link in the UX Slack channel. And Emily, who's having audio problems, posts in the Zoom chat, use admin theme. And then says path starting with admin, use the admin theme even when this option is not checked. Yes, that's the correction. That's sort of clear. Are you suggesting that instead of admin page, we should use the text use admin theme? I think something like, go ahead.
I think actually theme would probably be a better selector there. Just because if you're looking to make this admin, I don't know that you'll necessarily select that, the admin page.
Yeah, I have a feeling that that was already discussed on the issue. Let me just search the page for use admin theme. There are 13 matches on the page. And that's what was in the early versions of the patches. XJM voted against using the word enforce. It was always use admin theme. So I think that was an intentional decision already made to start using admin page. Although I agree that that has problems. For example, calling it an admin page suggests that there are restrictions on who can view it as well as the theme. And I believe this is only affecting how it's displayed, not who has access to it. So I guess we can add a comment suggesting that they reconsider that. Although if they've already considered it and rejected it, I don't want to be too insistent. And any other opinions on how to label this option, whether the current admin page yes/no is preferred over use admin theme?
I don't like admin page. I think page is a really, it implies it's something that it isn't. And you've pointed that out, so I don't want to beat the horse to death. But there has to be something that is more accurate, because again, admin page, it implies that that's its purpose in life, and there is no guarantee that it is an actual administrative page and that it has permissions set, as you've pointed out. And there's just conceptually, it's a red herring. I'd rather it just said admin. Personally, it's already under page settings, and so that's redundant to say page twice. So I prefer use admin theme, but if you're going to have anything there, it shouldn't just say admin page, because it's not an or the admin page.
So if we say use admin theme, this is the Views admin UI. The person using this is a site builder, not a content editor typically. So I don't think there's any problem with using the terminology theme.
Agreed. Absolutely. To me, use admin theme is just simply saying that whatever the admin theme has been set to, I want to use it in this setting. Admin page, yes, does not mean that at all to me. So I like the suggested return to what was originally there, but I didn't read through all of the comments in detail. I was trying to keep up, but we went through them pretty quick. It would be interesting if whoever had the strongest opinion that this shouldn't say use admin theme, if we had them come to the next meeting and just really convince us. But I've not read any convincing arguments thus far as to why this should be called admin page yes. This is the type of Drupal setting that as a site builder in the past, I've always found to be very awkward and confusing. There are other ones, obviously, but it means something quite different than what those three words, admin page yes, tell me as a site builder.
Okay. All right, then I guess I can leave a note on the issue summarizing the discussion. And unless anyone has other things they'd like to discuss, we'll just call it a short meeting. Again, for everyone new on the meeting, if you'll leave your Drupal.org username in the UX channel in Slack, then I can give you issue credit when I update the issue for this meeting. And thank you all for coming.
Thank you, Benji.
Thank you.